Welcome to the News Channel 9 Riverbend Roadshow. I'm Josh Rowe.
And I'm Catherine Marchand. This is the 35th year of the annual festival, 9 days long and always a lot of fun.
We've got so much packed into this show. Right now you can kind of feel the atmosphere out here. First you can feel the heat.
Definitely.
First thing you need to know if you're coming out tonight, prepare for that. Get hydrated and wear something cool for sure.
Bring a hat.
Yeah.
We saw a lot of people with hats, visors.
You need that. So much coming up. James Howard, he's here with us tonight. Stephanie Anastasi's inside the venue as well. We'll hear from her later on.
And right now, we want to give you a few tips. If you're about to head out, you're going to Riverbend, what you can and cannot bring into the gates. First things first, you can bring chairs in, but not until the gates open for the night. And when you head out for the evening, you have to bring everything with you. No reserving your spot for the next day. Backpacks are off limits, and so are pets. Unfortunately, your pooch won't be able to catch Thomas Rhett's performance. You're not going to make it past the gate if you try to bring in a cooler and leave refillable containers like these at home. Also, keep your bikes out of Riverbend and keep your shirts and shoes on. If you're planning to eat or drink while you're here, you'll have to purchase everything within the gates. No outside food or beverages allowed. And you can't pay with cash, just tokens. Beer vendor Davis Munger says that rule always trips people up.
Some people who just are kind of coming in, I had a guy off work late and they're just ready and they got money in their hand, they're all really excited, and we just have to say, got to go down a couple of steps to get those tokens first.
You'll find several token stations scattered across the festival grounds. Each token is worth 50 cents. They come in baggies of 10 and rolls of 20. One last tip from Munger.
Don't break open your rolls, don't break open your packages, because many of the things that are on for sale, such as beer, are in those set 10 and 20 increments.
Something that I found pretty interesting today was a lot of the vendors that are selling beer and food, they're nonprofits and they're local community organizations, and they just are there selling the food and then they get to bring that money back to their organization.
All that stuff is good to know for sure. Also good to know the gates open at 5 o'clock every night. We got here before 5 o'clock. This whole area was packed. Not packed anymore. They're all inside. But 5 o'clock each night the gates do open here. There are 5 places to enter the festival. Main gate right here, corner of Chestnut and Aquarium Way. Other gates include the Hunter Museum Gate. That's at the top of the stairs leading down to Riverfront Parkway. Riverside Drive Gate on Lookout and Aquarium Way. The Walnut Street Bridge Gate, under the Walnut Street Bridge, obviously. The Marina Gate on Riverfront Parkway. That's west of the old Jotty Bridge. Stephanie Anastasi, she is right now inside the venue in front of the Coke stage.
And she has a great view of everything around there. What's happening where you are, Stephanie?
Well, Josh and Catherine, you could say I have the bird's eye view of the Coke stage right now. A little bit quiet. We heard some sound checks going on earlier today, but right now a lot of people coming in. As you can see out here by the Coke stage, a lot of people with their chairs and blankets and just getting ready for the big events tonight. Now, there are 2 big acts on this stage here tonight. First up is ZZ Ward at 6:30. She's no stranger to music festivals. Ward's performed at Coachella in California and Bonnaroo, the other music festival in Middle Tennessee this weekend. Then tonight's biggest performer, country singer Thomas Rhett, personal favorite for me, on stage tonight around 9:30. In addition to performing his own music, Rhett's written singles for other country artists, including Jason Aldean and Florida Georgia Line. He's a Georgia boy himself, growing up in Valdosta. Thomas Rhett is scheduled to take the Coke stage tonight at 9:30. We'll have another live report coming up for you in just a few minutes here from atop of the Coke stage. For now, reporting live at Riverbend, Stephanie Anastasi, Catherine, Josh, back to you guys.
I'm sure that Thomas Rhett's a personal favorite for a lot of people.
Sure.
Thanks, Stephanie.
Yeah, and he's his wife went to UT Knoxville, and like you said, he's from Georgia, so he's kind of been around this area quite a bit. So it's good to see him here in town. As you see right now, this is James Howard. Hello, sir.
Hey, Josh.
Good to see you.
James.
You've been to 25 of these, is that right?
Well, you know, the thing is, that's a very good question, because I know I've been to at least 25, but I've been here all my life, and I'm 42 years old. So, going
You
back.
didn't have to say that.
Oh, well, yeah, that's not old, right? That's not old. Maybe it's old to you guys. But, hey, but I remember as a kid, my favorite part of Riverbend, we used to have, and I would love to bring it back one of these days, the big jet boats, the power boats,
right.
the boat races on the Tennessee River. That was a lot of fun.
Kind of a sports venue because they had soccer as well, right?
Yeah, I believe there was a big soccer match, and that's one thing that Friends of the Festival and of course Riverbend they incorporate different things, and it's not just music. But I love the people watch. Looking back, some of my favorite concerts, probably Chicago, 1987. That was really cool. And then I'm thinking of some Riverbends in the past, late 80s, early 90s, where it was a big washout. It was like pouring down rain, but under a big blue sunny sky here in Chattanooga with a light breeze here in Chattanooga on the riverfront. It is absolutely gorgeous. We've got a singer and songwriter that we have seen you the past how many years here in Chattanooga?
Many decades.
You have been around for a while with people just loving your style of music. Okay, when I describe your style of music, I'm thinking, okay, very sultry, soulful, jazzy, and we're going to see you on the Unum stage. What night?
Yeah, Wednesday night at 6:30.
Did I do a good job describing your music?
You did. Thank you. I will take all of those.
You would take all of I bet. I believe it. I believe it. So, how would you describe your music when we see you on stage? Because you're going to be on the Unum stage 6:30 Wednesday night, but you're also going to be playing in front of the aquarium here on Sunday.
I am. Wednesday night, I'm a singer-songwriter solo act for a living. And so Wednesday night, I'm actually going to be performing as a trio with a piano player friend of mine out of North Georgia and a friend of mine on an amazing harmonica.
Oh, yeah, nice.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Can you give us just a little taste of what we can expect on the Unum stage in front of hundreds of your fans?
Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some romance? There you go.
That's awesome. I love it. That is absolutely wonderful. Little Van Morrison, Moon Dance.
You kidding me? Yeah. Looking forward to that show this week for sure. James, thanks so much. We appreciate it.
And thank you very much, Dana, too.
Yeah. And full disclosure, James, we're the same age. You and I are the same age. Yeah. While we're on the topic.
Something that you mentioned when we first started the Roadshow, how hot it is out here.
It is very warm, but we want you guys to be able to sit back, relax, enjoy the festival. We will watch the radar. David Glenn standing by for the latest on that. Hello, David.
Well, welcome back to News Channel 9 at 5:30. We are up here in the skybox. The best probably view you'll get of the Coke stage here tonight. A lot of people already filing in with their chairs and blankets, and the gates opened just about a half hour ago or so. But obviously for everyone, parking is often a huge challenge for those coming here to the Riverbend Festival and for every night of the festival. If you're still at home planning to come down, we found some of the best options where you can leave without fear that your car is going to get towed. Here's News Channel 9's Hannah Lawrence.
Parking anywhere near downtown can be tough to do during the Riverbend Festival.
A lot of the shoulders that typically you could park on any other time of the year will be marked no parking. May have cones out there for no parking.
Chattanooga police say it's important for people to obey those signs.
Park in one of those, you come back, there's a good chance your car's going to be towed.
Tyler Golson and Zach Smith are part of a church group trying to give festival goers a parking option.
They just park and then just walk down to the Coke stage or wherever else they're going.
We actually have some people in our church that donate this parking lot to us, and so all of the money that we raise goes to help fund students to the Dominican for this summer.
Smith says last year they brought in nearly $6,000. All of it goes towards the missions trip to the Dominican Republic.
It's incredibly busy. The lot fills up almost every night, and it's only $10.
Sergeant Austin Garrett says the option he recommends is a shuttle that drops off right at the main entrance.
You can catch a shuttle at the Choo-Choo. You can either catch the electric shuttle, which is free, or there's another Riverbend shuttle that's $1 a person.
That was Hannah Lawrence reporting. Now, last year we told you about a valet option that's down here. Well, Easy Bistro, which is located on Broad Street, again, they'll be offering valet for all its customers. But if you aren't a customer, you can pay $20 and they will valet your car for you to come inside here. Now, again, just another quick look before we head back to Josh and Catherine. Many people coming in, again, like they've said, it's a hot one out here. Some people already out there with their fans, but most people here are getting prepared for the big act, which is at 9:30 tonight with Thomas Rhett. For now, I'm Stephanie Sanastasi. Josh and Catherine, back to you guys.
Stephanie has a sweet spot in there. We're outside the gate. She's got it made in there with all the people.
I know. She's getting to see all the good stuff.
She is. She talked about Thomas Rhett tonight. There are a lot of great acts this week, including Chris Young on Sunday, Wednesday Brett Eldridge, Hart, REO Speedwagon, 38 Special. But there are also a lot of great acts on the other stages as well. James Howard joins us coming up with more on that.
Yeah, we've got 5 stages and more than 500,000 people are expected to be here. So we'll have more coming up after the break. Welcome back to our 2016 Riverbend Roadshow, and James Howard is back with us right now.
Yes.
So many great acts coming up this week. We got 9 days, 8 days here, 1 night on the south side of town. A lot of really great acts.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I get asked all the time, who's your favorite act this year?
Right.
I'm looking forward to REO Speedwagon,
Sure.
38 Special, but I love the side acts. You know, I love jazz and I love anything acoustic, and I love kind of getting away from like where you're just with millions of people. It seems like
all of the Riverbend veterans will tell you that the best place to be is on those small stages.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah. Back several years ago, the late Jim Croce, his son appeared here on top of the hill right in front of the Hunter Art Museum. There was a perfect breeze off the Tennessee River, and the sun was just going down. Favorite, hands down, concert. That was probably 92, 93.
That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah,
That's
it was such a great night.
Yep.
And you know what? I love the up and coming new artists. And we hello, and welcome to the show. And we've got Courtney Holder, and you just graduated from Ottawa last year?
Last year, yeah.
Last year. All right. So I was listening to a song this morning, one of your songs when you were like 15 years old.
Yes.
And you were talking about loving your jeans, loving your boots, and loving your sweet tea.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a wild guess. Your favorite type of music to sing on stage is country?
Yes, I like country, but I kind of call it like edgy Americana. It's not necessarily today's country, but the lyrics are country, and my voice is country.
Yeah. I've talked to a couple of your fans, and they've seen you perform. You've been up in Nashville. You've performed here locally at several venues.
Yeah.
What is it going to be like performing on the Unison stage in front of hundreds?
I'm so excited. It's going to be crazy because when I was in high school, Riverbend was the big thing to go to and still is. So I'm excited to say that I'm playing Riverbend this year.
I think a lot of folks are excited to hear you sing. Let's just get a little taste of your singing that we'll expect tomorrow night.
Put me on the spot. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie?
Yeah, Courtney Holder, what a great voice.
Nice stuff. Thank you, Courtney. We appreciate
Absolutely.
that. The music's already begun here at Riverbend. You know, we can't hear some Eagles covers back over somewhere back there. So
I know, it's not just inside Riverbend, it's actually
there's
all
music
over.
everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the best part about Riverbend.
No doubt, no doubt. Thanks, James.
Thank
Thanks,
you, George.
Courtney. We appreciate
Thanks,
it.
guys.
Stay right there. A whole lot more coming up. You know, the show is almost over. There's so much that we didn't even talk about yet. Tomorrow morning there is a 5K and a 10K. Tomorrow morning, Riverbend, a 5K, 10K. Also a lot of new stuff this year, including wrestling. There's something called a Potty Palace where
I saw that earlier when we were walking through, and I was really curious about what that is exactly.
it is air-conditioned bathrooms. And
Very glamorous.
you know, I think it's pretty genius, actually. You
Do
know,
you have to pay to use it, or is it just?
I don't know. I think there is a small fee, a fee of some kind.
Probably worth
But hey,
it.
if you're outside all day, a nice
94-degree heat.
air-conditioned room, yeah, no doubt about that. But also so many acts. The headliner tonight is Thomas Rhett, 9:30, and the opening act is ZZ Ward at 6:30.
And you've got a lot to pick and choose from.
That's right.
84 performances, 5 different stages, a lot to see over the next 9 days.
No doubt about that. News Channel 96 is coming up next.